Let's have a bash in Standard Hearthstone with some long-forgotten cards before they rotate out of Standard. Now, the idea behind this deck is we are going to be using a combo between 3 key cards here: Housekeeper, Hiking Trail, and Barricade Basher. Hiking Trail reopens itself whenever you gain armor, which means Housekeeper will automatically reopen it. Then, because you're gaining armor every time you use the location, Barricade Basher will gain +2/+2. And to take this an extra step, we're also including the quest for Warrior to get yourself an additional turn, though that isn't necessary in a lot of matchups. It's just really good in something like another Control Warrior mirror. Overall, this deck hopes to OTK your opponent with like a 50 attack Basher that can go face, since we are also running cards that might give it charge. Now, for the one guide of the list, you are going to be looking for any draw power cards. Then you're going to be looking for Elise. New Heights is pretty good to keep, and Hiking Trails is also. Now, with all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, Hunter. Discover Hunter, probably. And the good news is we don't have to worry about Blackhorn destroying our combo, probably. I'm going to keep Xavius. We'll keep Slam also. Slam might be a card that I end up cutting for something else, but I don't know what. Okay, Hiking Trail is pretty good. Come on, it's the first turn. It doesn't take that much thought to, like, do a play here, right? Okay, I guess just rope us for a turn. That's okay. We hero power, pass it back. Alright, so they were there. They just roped us. Okay. Okay, slam that down.
Sisters, my will shall lead us to victory.
Okay. Okay, let's slam down Xavius. Maybe we can get a charge. I mean, we did get technically a charge, but Ham is just funnier. You know, one of the other decks that I was briefly testing for Warrior, there were about 3 Warrior decks here that only one of them will end up coming out on the channel. I was trying to do a Call for Arrow Warrior list using like Shatter Shield to bounce back our target into the deck, and Ham was one of the targets, but then I realized by the time that combo would come online, my opponent probably has drawn through all their cards in their deck, which means they have no minions, so it would actually do nothing. Which is why I scrapped the deck idea. Just the honest truth. Like, I wish I didn't have to scrap it, but what it is. Let's draw as many cards as humanly possible here, because we do have the 2 slams. Oh, New Heights. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do New Heights here. But we can do Hero Power and then just pass it. If we get a high enough HP pool, we don't have to worry about them bursting us for a bajillion damage. Okay, steady shot into passing it back. Slam down Invader. And then we'll slam. I kind of just want to gain the armor. I was going to maybe try to be a little bit greedy with the armor gain and barricade blocker, but I think most of the time it won't happen. So. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pop one of these. Also, Parrot Sanctuary. Oh. Okay, New Heights. Berserker could be really, really fun in this list. He needs to survive, but, you know. Okay, Paris Sanctuary. But yeah, I have an idea with Paris Sanctuary in, not Hunter. Oh, Insidious. Also a card that, like, if I had time, maybe I'd do something with it, but I don't know. I don't know if there's, like, any fun ways that I could build a deck around that card right now. But I'll give you a little hint. I'm looking towards maybe doing a Dungar Shaman list. I know that sounds a little bit strange, and also we should have done this after. Okay, we're grabbing the copy, and then probably Geyser. Let's draw another card. I don't want to keep that just in case. Then we can trade into that, Sleep Among the Stars. I might end up swapping Sleep Among the Stars for Shaldersill. Because I think theoretically Shaldersill is like better in this list just because it gives you immunity. With all the poisonous minions like floating around. There's a few ideas that I want to test out for this deck, but again, like I've always given every warning, if I change cards in the beginning of the video compared to some of the games in the video, go with the one at the beginning of the video, because it's usually the better list. And the other card I'm thinking about doing is the Quest, just because it gives you a way to have a pseudo charge in the form of Time Warp. I mean, them freezing out our minion, that's okay. Oh, the other... Okay, so what are we missing, actually? I want to gobble up some minions from your deck. Because 2 Reborn Hams seems like a really nice idea. I'm getting rid of the 1-2 just because I don't want them to get additional advantage. Oh. Would have preferred it to maybe hit the other scout or Neri.
These could belong to a brand new species.
I found a sea urchin.
Get new findings.
Berserker is protected, hopefully at least. I guess theoretically they could draw a bunch of cards and then get to the Berserker, but fingers crossed, right? Though Shard freezing it out for another turn annoys me. You know, great.
Blaze a trail.
I think we do it like this to get rid of the Insidious. If that doesn't survive, it doesn't survive. It is what it is, right? At least to Bob and Neri, let's go. Okay. Sadly, that's not going to survive, is it? Okay. Oh. At least we'll still probably be able to pull off our combo, you know? Okay, well, there goes our ham. It went pretty ham before it was destroyed, so... Okay. We can use this to draw a few cards. Basically, all we're really looking for... Let's just keep drawing cards. Hiking Trail isn't bad. Basher, that's nice. Wait, actually. We can't do combo this turn, can we? Okay, we'll do it next turn. And I'm pretty sure we're at a high enough HP pool where we won't be... or lose the game before our next turn. If they play enough cards, we might be able to just slam down a Ceaseless Expanse, too.
lush wilds and clear skies. This could be our home.
All forms of life will be.
Okay, we'll do the combo next turn. I know I'm like, yeah, we'll keep doing it the turn after, and then it's just like look, I try to be greedy
Planetary decimation.
when I can afford to be greedy, and I just remembered that did not work how I wanted it to work. I, for some weird reason, thought that had the 5 attack. That's my bad, actually. I almost want to slam down the Ceaseless, just to slam down the Ceaseless. But, well, maybe they'll draw into enough damage to get rid of the hostile invader here. Well, that backfired on them. At least they got rid of all our minions. Okay, Grifted can't hit Mind Control. If Grifted hits Mind Control, we're kind of screwed.
Now.
I mean, should be fine, right? I think we do need to gain the bajillion armor next turn, no matter what.
Drink with me, friend.
Bounce the Grifter back. Ooh, that could be a little bit of a problem. But I don't think I have any other option besides doing it like this. Because we can get another barricade blocker. I actually probably shouldn't have gotten or placed both of them down. That might have been a bit of a mistake, but we'll be fine, right? I guess actually both make sense now. Okay, let's just gain all this armor. Look at our little buddy go. Where it stops, no one will know. You face the ultimate meme king. 44 attack is actually pretty good. Come on, just pass it back so I can hit your face for a 44. Don't get mind control, don't get mind control, don't get mind control, come on.
I'm out of cards.
Let's go, it wasn't mind control, that's all I needed to see.
Sisters, my arrows shall strike down our foes.
Okay, the big taunt kind of is annoying. But we still should be good.
My cards are gone.
Just need them to pass the turn back to us. And we have a handful of taunts, so... I really had a bash when it comes to this one, though. What's the last card in hand? Pupil. Okay. And our taunt. Oh no! Oh, I didn't even think about that being the case. Oh, well, GG. Okay. Actually, you know what? Oracle Uri is good. Okay. Quest. Oh, it's Quest! Quest versus Quest! Also, another one of the decks that is getting support in the next set. Just a fun little factoid. There's a neutral card that is going to be quite insane in the deck. It lets you shuffle any card that you choose in your hand back into your list. There's a lot of combo decks that I wish had, like, that card would have been so good if Call Ferrero was, like, in rotation when that card was in rotation, but it is what it is. Let's use New Heights, slam down Elise next turn, grab a 5-cost location, yada yada yada.
Treasure is my treasure.
Okay.
I remember
Let's
this
slam down Elise, grab the 5-cost location. I really want to grab a copy, but I'm going to grab a Discover, and then, yeah. The explosion is always, like, nice, since a lot of people are running Garrison. Grifta. Okay, Grifta could be really, really bad for us. Okay, Grifta isn't really, really bad for us. I was like, yeah, Grifta would be bad, and then... Okay. I'm going to get this Grifta off the board. I'm kind of scared of the Eudora surviving also, but Grifta has a higher chance of backfiring on me. That's kind of funny, but also armor. Okay, give me... I mean, this is kind of funny, right? It's just free 8 damage twice.
by petal and thorn.
There's always room for dessert.
Ham is annoying, because Ham... Hmm. That's the card that I wanted the most. Okay. Okay. Get rid of this. Hopefully we get another hostile invader. Battle Cry triggers twice. That doesn't do what I needed to do, so Epoch is probably the answer, and then we can slam down Argo Guard. Why is it well played, bud? Oh! It's not Quest versus Quest. They had... I didn't even realize it. Oh, God. That is bad. That is literally every one of our minions out of our deck. Actually, is it everyone or is it everyone but one? It's everyone except for Ham. That is actually kind of funny, or ironic, I should say. We're at 9 cards in hand. Please don't burn the brawl. Joke's on them. We might still be okay. That's going to feel so awful to be able to do, though. Like, they'll get the Ham out of our list, which sucks, but... Yeah, please overextend with minions. Okay. We probably saw him down Epoch, and then Rat 10 mana. Yeah, it's Epoch, and then New Heights, probably. The funny thing is, like, they helped us... like, go through our deck, which is good. Good for us, bad for them. Yeah, it definitely was cool, but, like, at the same time... Oof. Okay, Brawl number 2 would be really, really nice. We don't have that many cards left in the deck, so... Brawl number 2... Actually, we don't even need Brawl number 2. All we need is... you pop the Terror Run, and we'll be fine. Or we get Brawl number 2. Okay. I'm gonna slam down Brawl number 2, and then we'll use Dwarf Planet. And that's actually the minion that I wanted to see live there. Wait, is it just game? Joke's on you. Oh, man. That was incredible. Oh. Alright, now we're through the games. Let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, I ended up playing 20 games with the deck, ended up with a 50% win rate, which actually is a lot better than I expected with a deck like this. This is one of those decks that I expected to do pretty bad, but Enter the Lost City can actually help you win some games outside of your major combo. The deck does the combo pretty consistently against decks that don't have a lot of AoE removal tools, but for those matchups, the quest reward comes really in clutch. Overall, if you want to use some of these cards, such as Housekeeper and Hiking Trail before they rotate, and you have everything here, try this one out. However, if you don't, then skip out on this, like many of the other decks that I've been uploading recently. But before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento and Ruben. If you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can always join one of the 3 membership tiers. But if you can't afford to do that, there's always leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, turning on the notification button, use the new hype button to help out the channel just as equally. But until next time, bye-bye.